Let's go. Damn, what you waiting on? What are we waiting on? We're waiting all day to watch this shit. We got a new trailer for Resident Evil 9, ladies and gentlemen. I need y'all to stop fucking around and get the fuck ready, because we're gonna watch this 30,000 times. 0.25x speed. Slow motion. Analyzing every frame. Figure out what the fuck we can get out of this trailer, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome in. Time to dissect this. Let's dissect this piggy. Alright. So, have you guys already seen it yet? I think Austin said he's seen it already. I did hear rumblings of a new, or it showed an umbrella symbol. Because, you know, everybody's making videos on it, talking about it, all that shit. Is OG umbrella back in this bitch? No more blue umbrella? Neo umbrella? Whatever the fuck it is? Then let's go. Alright. We're locked in. Make sure everything's set up on the vertical side, regular side. Got some people rolling up in here. Alright. Turn the music down. Alright. I watched it, did not get up close and personal or dive into it. I just watched it one and done situation. Okay. Yeah, they kind of shadow dropped it. I heard something about like something to do with Nintendo Direct or something. They just dropped it. So this game's gonna be on Nintendo Switch, bro. What the fuck? Okay. I see you, Capcom. I see you. I see you. They're gonna drop this bitch on every platform they can. About to be crazy. Alright. Let's get into it. It's a 2.5 minute trailer too. I feel like all these trailers have kind of been around the same length. 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Switch this over. Here we go. We got it right here. Music off. Alright, and we're watching in slow motion. And we'll see if we can pick this bitch apart and see if they got any hidden details in here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is Resident Evil Requiem's second trailer. So this is considered the second trailer. Interesting because they had the that other trailer. But Capcom didn't release it on the Resident Evil page, so this should be a juicy one. Let's go. Okay. Chandelier. Is this the hotel?
Hello? Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Like this is more cinematic. Okay.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
That's whose voice it is. Chat your ear off. Let's watch it and then we'll chat after.
Stay close to me.
I'm coming!
Keep moving.
Yeah, we've seen this.
What's wrong? I'll explain later.
Yo, Drea, what up? She just hit a file, bro. What the fuck? Evidence? She's going back to get it. Oh, shit!
You're not like other people. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
A photo.
Something important.
Isolation room.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
Oh, bitch is standing up. What the fuck? Ah!
There's no escaping your destiny.
Looks like she had a fucking magnum. Yo, bro. Shit. What the fuck is that? Graphics look better somehow. Cop right here in the beginning is a cop that's changing in the last trailer with the messed up hat, but it's a wet cap for his cop attire. Yeah, I noticed that. And I guess that's the voice that said investigating all these strange murders. Grill 14, by the way, is a homage to Grill 13 in Raccoon City and RE3 OG. Really? So I wonder if that was Raccoon City that she was going into. Is Renwood Hotel in Raccoon City? Man, I gotta check that out. OG R3 is the best. Yeah, for sure. Oh, shit, bro. A lot of shit in that one. A lot of shit. We're gonna have to watch it again. Barry Burton has Magnum. Yeah, it looked like the fucking hand cannon. Yeah, so Grace, she hides this evidence file behind this painting, and she's going back to the Renwood Hotel 8 years later to get that evidence. So it's definitely some evidence, probably has to do with Umbrella or something, that she did not want nobody else to get their hands on. All right, let's watch it again, boys and girls. Let's go. Can I turn this up, man? Like, my shit maxed out? No, it's not. All right, boom. Let's max it out. I think that was the hooded guy. That dude with the goggles and shit at the end? Guy that fell and started the fire is the hooded guy. This file right here, bro.
Hello? Yes.
I love it. And I wonder if that file that was hidden in the demo is part of this evidence file. Because it mentioned Raccoon City and all that shit in that secret redacted file.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Grill 14, restaurant and diner. It does look like some Raccoon City shit, man. I'm trying to see if like the cars are kind of old school looking, kind of like Crown Vics. The cars kind of do look old school. Isn't that weird? Hiding stuff earlier in the game to get it later in the game. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, dude. Don't these cars kind of look old? But then it shows her walking. I don't know.
Oh, you're FBI?
So that's the guy that we see turn into like a zombie looking figure. He's like, his head's up looking at the camera and shit.
All these strange deaths, huh?
It's all burnt down. Thought creature, we finally see her back. She got T-Rex legs. Oh, look at this shit. So yeah. So the guy, that hooded guy, wanted to burn this motherfucker down and probably burn all evidence or something, but that file is still behind that painting.
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
She has that file. She hides it behind this big ass painting. There it is right there. She got a gun.
Watching you.
This place looks fucking nuts. Is this the Chronic Care Center? Holy shit, it's very Spencer Mansion-esque, bro. Oh, fuck. Let's go.
You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
That voice is eerie.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace.
Ooh.
Mom, I'm scared.
Man. Looks like it's in the Arklay Mountains. We've been watching you. The voice saying, you investigating all these strange deaths, huh? Compare that to the old trailer. It don't sound like the same voice. Like they swerved us, or I'm misremembering. Leon.
Grace.
Yeah, she just finds that gun, huh?
Grace. They're coming.
Who is that?
They're coming.
She's like looking at somebody and they got their hand up against like a window or something, wearing like a white gown. That's fucking weird. Oh, was it like that person? It could look similar to that, huh? That person looks like this person. It's like a weird enemy. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Who's we? Also, homeboy stands up out of his chair. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a wheelchair. Looks like a little girl. Probably another new character. Could be. So she's dead, and she's like tweaking while the place is burning down. I wonder what that's all about. With the arm and shit. God damn, it happened so fast. And then you got the umbrella symbol, man.
There's no escaping your destiny.
That voice does sound like it could be familiar. Who the fuck is this guy, bro? Is this the guy in the chair? Has like these weird ass like optical fucking lenses and shit. Looks like the stalker creature before it transforms, maybe. Got like a white robe look. Yeah, it does have that similar robe look. Interesting. Destiny. Got like weird ass looking teeth and shit. What the fuck? Definitely is him. Interesting.
They're trying to co-op.
Okay. Osmongold just automatic playing. What the fuck? Evil Within vibes. Alright, let's watch it again. His goggles are on the table? Really? So this whole thing is like all in like the Renwood Hotel. Well, Renwood Hotel, and then you have the Chronic Care Center. So it might be the two main locations. Could be the hoodie guy, yeah.
Hello? Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Guy at the end of the trailer has same mouth of hooded guy. Yeah.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Yeah, that's the same voice. Investigating all these strange deaths. His goggle shits are next to the gramophone? Really?
Grace. close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
Oh, I just want to know what's in there, man.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know.
Because that says, like, was that like the R Rhodes Hill symbol or something? Looks like it's like an R and an H. Looks like an H and R. I don't know. Can't believe there's potentially so much game that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, no, this is the third trailer, technically, and, like, we still haven't seen a whole lot. Does it sound like the cop's voice sound like a less aggressive? Have you seen the shit I've seen? No, that was a different voice. What you're talking about, there's a voice that says, investigating all these strange murders, huh? Which we kind of assumed that it could be Kevin, because, like, his voice is kind of upbeat. And then you have that dude that says, have you seen the same shit I've seen? Which is very more rough. Yeah, it's an H and R. I think that too. Yeah, 'cause I feel like Rhodes Hill would be like RH. This is like HR. I wonder if that stands for something else. I don't know. Or is it like an RHR and then like the S is sideways? Is that like could be like an S sideways? Or is it just like a line that kind of go through the H? That's weird. She's gonna hide that file in a Glock for Grace. Yeah, Grace has a gun. She has like a little pea shooter, and then when she comes here, she finds like a big ass Magnum or something. She's probably gonna need to take out the stalker enemy or something. Hide her a bazooka. Right.
You're quite unique.
Yep. We didn't see that in the first trailer, those goggles right there? Or did we just completely skip past that? Those goggles are in the first trailer? Yeah, they're right there. Maybe this is a whole new enemy. Maybe this isn't something else. But, like, he looks slimmer in the face right here. And then at the end, he looks, you know, kind of heavier set. Where is that? The very end? The fuck? Yeah, don't he look kind of... He has that longish hair kind of draped down. He's got, like... This dude, what I'm getting is, like... Like, look at... Like, kind of look like he's sewn up like a fucking dead body. Like a morgue when they cut you open and shit. And they sew you back up. Look at that shit, bro. Maybe this is a character that was dead and they fucking got brought back to life or something. Oh, shit. You're not like other people. If I find out Grace has telekinesis or some shit, my foot through the monitor. Nah, I ain't gonna do nothing crazy like that. It's probably just like her daylight vaccine. Crazy white robed people roaming. Grace has the daylight in her blood, yeah. So those goggles weren't in the first trailer? Really? Resident Evil Requiem. Can we get the first trailer, please? Gotta check old pics about them goggles. What's up, bro? What's up? Welcome, welcome. I want to see this first trailer. Will it give it to us? Where is it at? Did they completely fucking remove it from their page? What's going on here? The hell? Why is it not here? Was it under Resident Evil? 2 months ago. Where's the original trailer at? What the hell? Daylight theory is getting stronger, yeah, for sure. Hello, there's me. Where's the first trailer at? Why can't I find it? The fuck? Here it is. Jesus.
Sir.
Nah, those goggles weren't there in the first trailer, bro. Look, motherfucker.
They're coming.
Boom, look. So they're manipulating shit, bro. They're hiding shit and taking shit out, and removing shit and adding shit. George from Outbreak, dude, is geeked up on meds and change now. That's weird, man. It's like, it's so strange to like take that out and then add it later on to kind of throw us off. Yeah, there's no goggles right there. And now they're showing us the goggles for some reason. That's weird. Gaslighters. 10 a.m. bright and early. Yeah, they shadow dropped this shit with Nintendo Direct. Long black hair, pale as fuck. He looks like a person that was dead and they like brought him back to life, bro. Like I said, bro. Look at this shit. Like the scars, like this looks like a dead corpse skin. And like the scar down his chest, like how like you see people in morgues, like they're cut open and shit to do an autopsy. I don't want to say like Spencer or Wesker or anybody, but like, who the fuck could this be? And like the coat, we immediately thought like snakeskin coat. The only person that wears that is Wesker. And maybe he has these goggles on to kind of like hide his face. Something maybe do with his sight, or is it just like operation? Minding my own business, watching the FBI press briefing on the shoot. Oh yeah. I guess I'm watching this instead. What do you think about the Lisa theory? Just asking. Honestly, now watching this trailer, I'm not too sure on it. Doing that Infinity Stone trick like Marvel did. This is a clip short. Looks like he has an autopsy. He definitely is a doc. He strung Grace up to the doctor bed. A doctor has to run his center. You look like the one famous guy. What does that even mean? I don't know what my name should be. He just comes in and says random shit. But yeah, we watched this and let's see if I can get to it. Grace is kind of looking at somebody and they have their hand up to the window. Of course, like everything happens so fast, I can't find it.
Close to me.
I'm coming.
Probably someone from Outbreak.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
Could be, man.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
Yeah, right there. So, and it shows us the stalker enemy too. Creature before it turns. Yeah. Profile is just what? Just giving me not so famous guy? What the fuck? It's Kevin. Looks like a little girl. I tried comparing the two dresses of who she's looking at and the lady walking down the hall in the white dress. And they look similar, but not exact. The girl in the white robe she is looking at looks like it'd be an innocent girl. Then she starts to get sick, walks around with you for a few rooms. Boom, she changes because of the virus. I'm writing the story here. Could be. So let's see if we can.
Grace.
She gets a big ass fucking. Literally looks like the hand cannon. Maybe not. I mean, this right here on the top gives me RE4 OG hand cannon vibes. Stalker enemy is definitely Alyssa because you see Grace crying and then she shows the hand of the stalker on the window. Yeah, that it could be. I'm trying to get it. So like we have the stalker enemy right here. Looks like big ass T-Rex feet, which is that's crazy. But it has the white robe, has these chains on, which I mean, chronic care center. She could be like going insane. They just chained her up. But she has that white robe. You see it in the other trailers. Knocks an oil lamp down. This looks like the guy in the hood. Maybe. He gets knocked down. Zoom in on that stalker's T-Rex legs. All right, we got another girl, white robe. What if this is fucking, what is it? Oh, girl, Wesker's daughter? I'm trying to see, like, she has that, like, little ribbon thing right there, maybe?
Grace.
Maybe I'm looking too into it, I don't know. God damn, it happens so goddamn quick.
Grace.
You're the type of person to see a catwalk and say nothing, okay. You right. Natalia? Right, yeah. I thought of that too. I'm like, they got it in frame. They framed it in such a way where it's like, don't this kind of look like it could be like a hair ribbon or something, similar to, what the fuck? Which one? What is she off of? Revelations? Am I not mistaken? Give me 2 seconds. Alex Wesker's Wesker's wife, right? Or some shit like that. I can't remember. Talia Wesker. Boom, boom, boom. Like I'm getting these vibes, bro. I'm getting hair ribbon, white gown vibes. Maybe it is, bro. Teddy bear. Didn't they have a fucking teddy bear image in the demo? Or is that something else? Thought Ribbon 2, Barry's daughter, right? Is that Barry's daughter or is that Natalia Wesker, right? Or no, I'm tripping. Barry's daughter's Moira, right? Isn't this Wesker's daughter? I honestly can't remember. Correct me if I am wrong, please. Yes, the redheaded stepchild of RE games. Reminds me of that little girl in RE Revelations 2 that Claire's finds or whatever. Is that the girl? She is thick. What the fuck? Maybe, like, I don't know. That's a solid connection, but then it's like, okay, does she change? And then you have this person in the black. Maybe she's a worker here going insane. And then you have this right here with like a similar white gown, but like I'm seeing longer white hair, and she looks just like maybe a zombie. Crazy how she's walking like that. Too much lore, LMAO. Plus that lady on IG said she was Natalia's face model and then removed it. Can't find that post anywhere. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I remember Residents of Evil covering that, I think, a while back ago. Like, this kind of makes you think like this is the same person she's looking at in the window. But at the same time, if you... Like, I'm not seeing longer draped hair, you know what I mean? Maybe they're all, like, patients and they're all wearing similar outfits. And that's just, like, the main enemy. I don't know, this bitch in the white robe. And then she looked like she has something out of her face. Dresses are different. RE4 remake hooded guy vibes. And she's looking like, what the fuck? Is she taller than her, or is she like up on a platform? She's looking up at her, you know what I mean? If it was Natalia, I feel like she'd be shorter. But Parasite, but then again, maybe she's older now, right? She's not gonna stay young. If Parasite comes out of that white robe dude's head, we are fucked. Alright, look, she's got something in her mouth, bro. You see that shit? Or is that just on her face? Something sticking out of her face or something. That's fucking weird. And what's up with that shit? Who is this? White pants? Maybe just another patient? Like burning? Glass shards? Okay. From the mirror? Okay. So she's dead, I'm assuming. Place is burning down. She's not even trying to get out of there. She wants to stay with her mom. God, creepy bitch. An umbrella. So I'm wondering where this is. Where the umbrella symbol is located. Where do we find that? Is that like underground? Under the chronic care center or something? Glass pieces on her face. Okay, yeah. That's still kind of fucked up. Like, little girl in Resident Evil Revelations 2 is Natalia Corda. Orphaned by the Terragresia panic, she is rescued by Barry Burton and possesses a unique superhuman ability to detect mutants. Interesting. I wonder if that... I mean, it looks similar, but I don't know.
There's no escaping your destiny.
That voice is strange, very eerie. Low key, she got a magnum, bro. What if that's Barry's magnum? I don't know. What if it legitimately is? Who else has a fucking magnum like that, bro? I mean, I'm just saying. Grace is on her knees to talk to the child, it seems. Okay. Look, like, do you think we will get any more playable characters? No Leon, no Jill, or anyone? Nah, we gotta have another playable character. Resident Evil's known for that. Connection to Barry and his magnum? I mean, Natalia Corda, she got the white robe, a ribbon in her hair. It looked like we saw a ribbon in that girl's hair. Barry took her in. Chronic Care Center? I don't know. Maybe it's a connection. I think Barry might be the Raccoon City returning character. Nah, Leon is coming. Time to boot up Revelations 2, right? Who else got a magnum like that, bro? I don't know. And that's Grace. She kind of looks weird right there, huh? Leon and Barry as a SWAT team. All right. Nakanishi literally just said in an interview they are just spotlighting what they want to right now. And there are other characters that will show us but haven't yet. Okay. Now, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck this guy's gonna be. Or is. Because off the bat, it looks like somebody that was dead and brought back to life. I'm not seeing the ooze dripping from the eyes and mouth. Excuse me. I'm not seeing the ooze drip from the eyes and mouth like we did see the hooded figure. Now, obviously, this guy's got a hood, but is this the same guy that bagged old dude's head and slit his fucking throat? I don't think so. This dude kind of looks a little chubbier in the face. Maybe I'm looking too into it. I do kind of see a little bit of, like, wetness around his mouth. The teeth look a little bit, dude. They look like capped teeth. Where the fuck is Leon, right? Revelations 2, a new RE storyline may match up so her age wouldn't be a problem. Could be George Hamilton from Outbreak. Yeah, I've heard that rumor floating around. Interesting. And also, right here, man, you see these scars, like I mentioned earlier, like scars like he got cut open like they do with an autopsy. Like a person that's been dead. And, like, the whole snake skin shit is like, what the fuck? And they got goggles on to, like, do experiments or something? Are they trying to hide his face intentionally? I don't know. Lots of unanswered questions here, man. They wouldn't bring in a new character in on the last of the trilogy, right? I don't know. Wesker sewn back together? Yeah, but he was in a volcano, man. I don't know if he would have anything left to recover. Could it be Spencer? A lot of people were thinking it was Spencer beforehand. And Spencer's dead. Wesker killed him. Hand through the chest. Maybe this was the sewn up hole that Wesker left, putting his hand through the chest. You know what I mean? Because Wesker died in the volcano, but who knows? I have no clue. I'm just overwhelmed, LMAO. Doesn't look like Wesker, to be honest. Yeah. Wesker is a lot slimmer in the face. Spencer, he could be, like, chubbier in the face. I don't know, man. The longer hair. What's up with the fucking goggles? I like that. Dude looks big. Does he? Like, big as in, like, overweight? Sewn up chest. That's what I'm saying, bro. Look at this. You got this sewn, like, a scar, like he was just... Man, does it go all the way up to his fucking chin? Evidence to back the theory of Spencer. A scar from Wesker putting his fucking hand inside him. Could be, bro. I don't know. But like this, that's different. See, that's a different guy, bro. Different shirt underneath. More younger. Fucking cleaner lips. Pause. Could be Spencer, George, or Brandon Bailey. Yeah. He's got like slime, gooey, guppy shit coming out of his mouth, down his nose. This dude looks fresh. He looks clean. This guy looks like he's fucking been through some shit. That's a different guy, bro. That's a different guy. And that shot he does, nah, big. Because he kind of reminds me of something from Heisenberg's Factory. Can we also talk about the face model for the hooded guy? Looks very similar to Leon's old face model for RE2 and RE4 Remake. Krauser for sure. Grace's dad. So this is a different guy. Some people are speculating that it's the same guy, the hooded guy and this guy. I don't think so. This skin looks way more decrepit. Like this guy was dead and he was brought back to life for whatever reason. And the only person I could think of would be Spencer, right? Evil Leon. Let me see if I can get that shot again. I mean, he stands up. He doesn't look like he's too big. Because, like, obviously, the goggles are no longer there. He has them on right now. I'm trying to see. Can't really tell, though. You can kind of tell. So, he has to put these bitches on to maybe see. Yo, Rob, how's your day so far? Oh, we're speculating like a motherfucker now. How you doing, Conjure Line? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. It all comes back to Spencer if you think about it. Full fucking circle. Yeah, dude. It could be. It's very well a possibility. He stands up. He could have some size to him. I feel like they're not the same jacket. Man, and then this character. I'm getting, like, this could be like a ribbon in her hair, like Natalia. I don't know. That's just my first initial thought, because you see the white gown, you kind of make that connection, but also there's another character, kind of looks like just a regular enemy that has that white gown. So maybe there's multiple enemies that have these white gowns on. I don't know. Dude standing up and dude at the end. You think it's a different jacket? Really? No, I mean, we're making the connection with the goggles. It's got to be the same guy. We just got to figure out what's going on. Like, this dude, like, the whole cap teeth, like, what's going on there? Lucas? She could also be the little girl in the first trailer saying everybody's gone. That is true. Going to learn that the crazy person here is making duplicates of people and resurrecting the dead. Bring life back to Raccoon City, and this is what we get here. Interesting. Yeah, this gives me vibes of like this dude was dead and he was brought back to life for whatever reason. And maybe he needs these goggles to see and move around. I'm not sure. Because it seems like he has them off and then like he puts them on, stands up, and goes about his shit. Like maybe he needs them to see. I don't know. And it's also hiding his face, sort of. So we still don't know exactly who it is. Man, seeing this scar, that just gives me like autopsy scar, bro. Spencer. Yeah, it could be. Could be. I don't know anything else to see. We'll watch it one more time. I bet he also can't go into light. Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe he's using these goggles to move around in the light because but with the coat and goggles he can. Yeah, good call. Hear me out. Good call. Maybe he's got these goggles on to help maneuver through these bright lit areas, whereas the stalker enemy, she burns and like her skin melts and shit. Something to do with that daylight virus or whatever. Good call. 204. We also never had a proper boss battle for Spencer. Isn't that crazy? Eh? Spencer tricked Wesker into killing him. Yeah. Because you feel like Spencer would be the type of person to be 2 steps ahead or something, you know what I mean? And him just getting killed like that in 5 was kind of shitty. Also, does it look like the same place when Grace goes to the old hotel? Where the guy in the first trailer says stay away from her. The tiles in the background in that one shot look very similar, but maybe I'm misremembering. Spencer comes back to life via progenitor virus, RE0 leech style. Do we have the first trailer still up? Was that in the first trailer?
No, now that you're...
We're getting deep into this shit, baby.
Grace.
I like that, Aaron. The resurrection is owed to his becoming a god, right? Crazy. Because he doesn't have the goggles on, and they're not right there. So they intentionally took that out. Intentionally. And here's the wide shot where he's about to stand up. Maybe he has the goggles on now. Not sure.
Ashcroft.
That long ass black hair, man. I assumed it was Billy Cohen because nobody else has that long black hair. Spencer says, kill me, pussy. Wesker does so. Spencer knows better and is infected. Spence is still alive and stronger than ever. RE5 remake confirmed. Love that shit.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this might be... I don't know where this could be at. Same place where Grace goes to the old hotel where the guy in the first trailer says stay away from her. Tiles in the background. Very similar. We know. We already seen all that. So yeah, that's that guy that lets her in. He turns into a zombie. He's got a shoddy, it looks like. I was confusing the walls with the floor tiles. Okay. All good. I mean, we still don't know where this is. I kind of get RPD vibes. I don't know. But it's like concrete. Maybe not. Wall tiles in the new trailer look like the floor tiles. Gotcha. Yeah, we still don't know who this is and where this is at. Wow. We also don't know who that is. This is obviously the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. And this looks like a person that's just kind of like not infected, normal person. So who is this and when does this take place? So this new infection has to be quick enough to turn that officer into a zombie from the time he walks Grace into the building before he leaves. I mean, yeah. I mean, we don't know how long Grace is there for. I mean, she obviously gets knocked out, and then she wakes up with her blood being drained. When does she encounter this zombie? Is it like... I don't know. There's just so many different questions. Man. And then she's going back after it's all burnt down, but that file's still intact. Could be like a waiting area. I would be disappointed if ended up no Leon. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people will be disappointed. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get some returning characters, some returning main characters. Drea said that there was an interview that they said there's still other characters in the game, but we just haven't shown them yet, or something like that. And I think it's this video by FGS. We'll watch that here in a second. Is Alyssa being burned alive? I don't know. Like, I think she fights off the hooded guy, knocks him down, and knocks the oil lamp over, and the place just burns. I thought it seemed like the place was intentionally burned down. We're not diving deep enough on that, yeah. Where was that? Man, that gun, bro. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Could that be a... It looks like a high-tech, badass fucking weapon, bro. That shouldn't just be lying around in the Chronic Care Center. You know what I mean? I linked the interview to that on Discord. It should be... I should have it already pulled up.
They're coming.
Yeah, and it's just... Is this the guy, or is this the zombie? It looks like the rain jacket. Is this the cop, maybe? Got like oil lamp. I don't know what the fuck is that, a chunk of meat? Like he knocks the, like he falls over, knocks the table. This maybe the cop. But look, he also has that really compressed, wrinkled outfit, similar to what we were seeing. And we were wondering, like, why the fuck is this guy's outfit so wrinkled? That's another key factor, because we were thinking maybe it's the same guy and he was just like held captive and his outfit's just like really wrinkled. It can't be the cop. But look how this guy's outfit is super wrinkled and like compressed and shit. And look at this guy's pants. Like super wrinkled. And like we were saying before in the first trailer when we were analyzing, it almost seems like the guy was like wrapped up or something. Kind of like, not to make a weird comparison, but like, think Spider-Man MCU, where like his suit is under the spider armor, and then when he undoes his spider armor outfit, his suit's like super wrinkled and shit. So do you think that England goes down, what? Alyssa goes down fighting, building gets set on fire, Grace cries and has to leave her behind. If they show the silver ghost before showing Leon, I will absolutely lose my shit. But look at his outfit, like how wrinkled it is. That's so weird. And he has like dress shoes, almost like a rain jacket. It makes me think it's the cop, but also this guy, dress shoes, really high wrinkled pants. I'm not seeing a really blazer type deal. Maybe it is just the lighting. I wonder why their clothes are so wrinkled like that. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like a glass of wine or something, maybe?
They're coming.
Umbrella. What's wrong with Umbrella? Yeah, I wonder where this is, like in stone, like on concrete. Trying to see like what the hell this is. Why is the stalking creature walking away from us in that short snippet and not coming right for us? I thought it was the cop, but wouldn't the cop appear to let Grace in after the place got burned? Well, we see him turn into a zombie. He says, hey, you're investigating all those strange murders or whatever. Lets her in. He's cool. He's chill. But then in the first trailer, we see that same guy with the fucking cap on. He turns into a zombie. I don't know exactly where it's at, though.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
That is true. Not sure how it's going to play out.
Face the past.
Shows a quick little clip of the cop. Where is it? At the beginning? Can't be at the beginning. That was near the end.
The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our
Yeah, it's that cop that lets her
Seen
in.
the same shit I've seen.
Don't know who that voice is. So we know two of the three voices.
Strange deaths, huh?
That's the cop that lets us in the new trailer. That's Alyssa. She says it to Grace.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
We still don't know who that voice is. Who that voice belongs to.
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
That we also don't know who that is. And Drea said that could be the girl that's in the mirror, the window, whatever.
Stay away from that!
This guy right here. This is the cop that lets us in. He has that same cap with the rain cap on his cap. Look, that's a similar looking jacket to what the fuck this guy was on fire. Where's the fire? Before then.
Grace.
That's the gotta be the cop, bro. And I love, look, shoes, wrinkled pants. Why is the pants so wrinkled though? That seems so weird to me. Look, similar jacket. I don't see a gun though. I mean, obviously could easily dropped it. That fire started when Alyssa died. That's true. Hope that voice is Leon, because he sure has seen some shit, right? It's Jeff Shine who voices Carlos and Chris, but maybe he's a new character. That's what I was thinking. It does sound a lot like Jeff Shine, and we're thinking it could be Chris, but if it's not Chris, since they technically confirmed Chris to not be in it, like, well, he also voices Carlos. So I feel like Jeff Shine voicing 3 different characters in the RE universe is kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy that he did 2, but I also thought I heard Nicole Tompkins as Jill, but that was Alyssa. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Could be just hearing what we want to hear. But this is giving me same raincoat, the pants with the wrinkledness of it. That seems so weird to me. This like same jacket. This could be the cop after he turns and Grace fights him off, causes the fire. I don't know.
They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Also, that voice sounds so eerie. Ugh. Destiny. Man, that guy. There's something up with this guy. There is something up with this guy. And I wonder. I mean, it could be a entirely new enemy, you know. I don't know. Teeth. Like they're all like fake teeth or capped teeth or whatever you call it. Why is she just standing at the door? It's probably...
Destiny.
Is this the front door? Or is this to a different area? With the Magnum in hand, yeah. She's got a watch on. I wonder if we're going to get some like Resident Evil 7 watch shit. Sounds like Erin LaPlante. I don't even know who that is. Is she about to go out the front doors? I don't know. I get I need you so I can become young again vibes from it. Yeah. Maybe he's like trying to extract her blood with the daylight to use it to make him young again or something. Because Spencer's thing with Resident Evil 5, what he was saying, how ironic, I try to remember his exact quote, how ironic, person with the right to become a god facing his own mortality. The voice of the Duke in RE8? Really?
There's no escaping your destiny.
Chosen one, special one, no escaping your destiny. Very interesting.
They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
He also has a scar on his chest, which is the same spot Wesker stabbed in RE5. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Because I was thinking, it almost looks like a scar that, like, they do when they do an autopsy. But then I was also thinking, like, well, Wesker stabbed him right in the chest in RE5. And, like, maybe he just got brought back to life and sewn that shit up. Because, like, it looked, this, like, the way his skin looks, bro, is like, gives me somebody that was dead as fuck and was brought back to life. That's what I'm getting. And maybe he's throwing these goggles on just to get through the bright lights, or maybe he just needs them to see, or maybe he's just using them to do his, you know, doctor shit, the tests on people. I don't know. Because it seems weird that if he's affected by the light as well as the stalker enemy, you figured he would look more crazy, similar to the stalker, because aren't these enemies kind of just chilling in the bright lights? Like this person, I mean, I guess it's not super bright lit, but like this person's in well lit area, like chandelier's well lit. These people aren't like tweaking out the coat texture. Excuse me. So now all these enemies are affected by the light. Maybe it's just the stalker enemy? I don't know. I mean, he's in a dim lit room though. So maybe he is also infected with that same shit as the stalker. And he's wanting to get Grace's blood to make a cure before he turns too crazy. I don't know. All speculation here, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of shit. Lots of questions. This looks like a chunk of meat. Like maybe he got his brains blown out or something. I don't know. Crazy shit, man. I love it, though. 3 trailers, man. We still barely seen anything. And we have a lot more questions than we do answers. I don't know if I could go over anything else. I mean, we still don't know what that file is. I think that, like, the hidden file that Better Than Starlight found, maybe that was part of this bigger evidence folder or whatever. So excited for this trailer. And that main villain looks like Wesker mixed with Spencer, but I already know it's not either of them. Could be Brandon Bailey, but it looks pretty interesting. Yeah. My thing is, like, if it's Brandon Bailey, we don't really know what happened to him, and he doesn't, like, die yet. I thought he was still alive, but, like, me, man, I think this, like, somebody who was dead and brought back to life, bro. That's the vibes I'm getting. I really think the coat he wears and others will probably wear, I think there'll be one guy as the main dude and some soldiers. Coat hides him away like the Mr. X suit keeps him from mutating. Interesting. Pretty interesting. I think we're fighting zombies. Sorry, work got me distracted. Yeah. There'll definitely be some zombie action. Yeah, this dude, I don't know, man. Just a fun thought, but apparently PlayStation will do a showcase at TGS in September 28th. Yeah. September 28th. Because doesn't TGS start on the 25th and like go through that weekend or some shit? Yeah, TGS. I mean, if they shadow drop this on Nintendo Direct, I wonder what they're going to give at TGS, bro. Maybe some more gameplay? I don't know.
Strange deaths.
Yeah, it's that cop. He looks pretty normal, and then the day Leon will never forget, right?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
It's weird how he kind of looks back at her. Maybe he's in on it? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh? He kind of looks pretty sinister, does he not? I don't know. If they're showing this much, that means they have a ton in the chamber to show. Yeah.
Deaths, huh?
Looks like his mouth moves.
Huh?
Maybe not. So that looks first person.
Grace, stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Voice is so it's such an intentional, like, creepy, eerie voice.
You're not like other people, you know. You're quite
Like, it's almost Joker-esque in a way. Like, very sinister.
unique people, you know. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
I don't know. Black colored blood scream, the mold from Resident Evil 7. That scares me. Yeah, I don't know. Shot of the mansion resembles the outside of the clock tower.
Hi guys, it's me again. And
Why does Asmongold keep auto-playing? What the fuck is happening? So this is that same area where the lady in the white robe looked like she was walking over here all freaky, but everything was well lit. I'm assuming. It looks like stairs that go up. Picture of Grace looks out of herself sitting on the bed with the laptop. How that motherfucker get that? The door to the room is that way. Yeah, it's like somebody was spying on them and taking a picture. But like Alyssa was right there at that window, so I don't know.
You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
So right here, she doesn't have her jacket on. Let's notice that. Is this the same area, or is this the chronic care? So when she doesn't have her jacket on, she's in the chronic care center, right? After she got woken up, or could be before, I don't know. Because this place isn't burnt down and shit.
Quite unique.
Looks like the Arklay Mountains with all the forestry. Definitely could be. Like I said, I got Spencer Mansion vibes big time. Really dark. Yeah, lots of fucking trees around. Yeah. Interesting. So, like, if this is in the Arklay Mountains, I guess the bombs wouldn't, or bomb wouldn't affect this area because they just bombed the city. Because even buildings in the city are still intact, so.
You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me.
So I'm thinking she goes to Ringwood Hotel, that I'm assuming is in Raccoon City. She finds out some shit. She gets the file, evidence, and then something happens to her, and she wakes up in the chronic care center, which is probably more in the Arklay Mountains area.
What's going on?
Something important.
Here's a billboard, kind of like similar to the chronic care center. I think this is the chronic care center. Isolation ward. Like a key card. Was that level 2 or some shit?
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Grace gets Leon bandage treatment, starts with no wound and no bandages on the chest, and then gets injured, gets patched up, right? I wonder, this is just a shot. Could the cop be the guy in the hood? Collared shirt, rain jacket, hood. I don't know. I'm assuming that this guy, because this guy's here at the Ringwood Hotel who bags that dude's head that works there and slices his throat. They run away, and I'm assuming this guy kills Alyssa. But when she goes back to the Ringwood Hotel 8 years later to retrieve that file, and she finds a picture of herself on the laptop, somebody shows up there and takes her out, takes Grace out, knocks her out, whatever, and then takes her to the chronic care center so whoever could do tests on her to extract her blood or something. Watch the scene from Resident Evil 5 where Wesker kills Spencer. They really look like they're beefing, but Spencer is trying to upset him on purpose. Also could be overanalyzing. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that. Like he was... Fell for my trap card. He has a blue collared shirt with a tie, so yeah, that's probably not him. Different guy. That's what I was thinking. Because, like, he has a white collared shirt on underneath. I feel like that's a indicator of something, like his identity. Because why would you have a white collared shirt on? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't it just be like a regular shirt? I don't know. I was trying to see if that like could be the same person, but I don't think so. I mean, like, different shirt with a tie. But also we see the dude that says stay away from her. He looks to be wearing a white shirt with a tie. What's up with the really wrinkled outfits? That's what I want to know. Beard on, glasses. Because we thought this dude was like the same dude that got bag over his head, glasses. He's a little chubbier, but like maybe like he was trapped there for like 8 years. He's got a beard now. We were speculating that, but his voice sounds different since we heard his voice in the other trailer. Government affiliated, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. It's a possibility. And where is this umbrella logo at? Oh, you said something about like, it looks like a little bit of blood on there, huh? It looks like it could be under the Chronic Care Center. Wouldn't be surprised if it's tied with Umbrella, you know? Cool connections, man. Spencer refers to a new breed and also says all was lost with Raccoon City. Wesker squeezes his fist and he got stabbed. Yeah. Spencer also says something about Wesker's creation, and this is way before Ouroboros. Yeah, because doesn't Wesker saying like I was just a test subject or some shit? I was just an experiment or something like that. Interesting shit, man. I want to watch this, man. This is a 9-minute A video of FGS. Resident Evil Requiem director reveals the game will be more old school. Developer interview.
Hi, my name is Koshi Nakanishi, and I'm the director of Resident Evil Requiem. Hello, my name
Nakanishi!
is Kumazawa, and I'm the producer
Kumazawa!
of Resident Evil Requiem. The section in the demo that we're showing here at Gamescom is from towards the start of the
So
game.
you're saying I was
The
manufactured, yeah.
protagonist Grace finds herself kidnapped by some sort of mysterious entity or organization.
It's all translated to.
She's literally strapped upside down to a table and has no idea what's going on. She frees herself only to find that she's being pursued around this location by a bizarre, monstrous creature. So, needless to say, from that description, of all the different aspects.
And I will say this. Let's see if we can get it.
So,
The scar on dude at the end of the other trailer's chest looks similar to this scar. Kinda, huh? He kinda looks like a similar scar on his chest, so maybe there's a connection there. Man, this bitch looks creepy as fuck.
needless to say, from that description, of all the different aspects of Resident Evil games, this demo section is firmly focused on horror. The start point for her is to be incredibly vulnerable and helpless. She hasn't got any weapons on her, and she's completely unaccustomed to being thrown into this kind of intense situation. But she goes on a journey, and you'll go with her too. She will grow throughout the game and gradually become more competent and capable and overcome her fear somewhat. She will naturally find weapons eventually and be able to, grab guns and shoot back at the horrors that await her. So she doesn't stay in this completely terrified, helpless state throughout the whole game. I think each Resident Evil title has these sort of standalone parts where maybe you don't have the weapons you're used to, and we can increase the horror feeling with that. And as I said, we kind of structurally brought that horror aspect to the forefront right at the start of the game in order to gel with the characterization of Grace, who's of someone who,
Well, now that I'm remembering, I don't mean to pause this video, didn't we see a little glimpse of Grace going into like the front doors into the main hall of the Chronic Care Center with a gun in her hand? Her first gun, her smaller gun. So maybe she does get out of the Renwood Hotel alive, and maybe it leads her to something leads her to go to the Chronic Care Center in the Arklay Mountains, and she goes there, and then she gets caught, knocked out, or whatever. And she wakes up, gets out of there, and finds this big-ass Magnum. Stalker enemy is confusing me. There's a scene where Grace looks at a dead body and goes, infected. And the Stalker just eat that motherfucker, but doesn't attack Grace. Like, ever, it feels like. Yeah, I noticed that when you first see her grab the body, take a bite like it was a goddamn sandwich. And then there's a part, I think, at the end of the demo where, like, she grabs her leg and pulls her. And she's like, no! Like, she's fucked. And then Grace is just laying there like, what the fuck's going on? Nothing's happening to her. That could be a key factor that, like, maybe it is Alyssa and, like, she doesn't want to kill her own daughter. Maybe she's still somehow coherent. There's something weird there. Like, why isn't the stalker enemy, like, straight up tearing Grace to pieces? You know what I mean? Like, why isn't the stalker taking bites? I mean, I guess I guess you could argue that where if you get too close to the stalker does grab her and bite her in the shoulder or whatever. So, I don't know. Yeah, same pistol Alyssa uses. Oh, okay. She definitely encounters someone in the hotel when she is investigating it in the trailer. They just don't show who it is. Yeah.
Is completely unfamiliar with and not expecting to be thrown into such a horrible situation. But
Definitely same pistol. Yeah, it is. It is.
Rather than just sort of copying and pasting over House Bienvenido, things like the mechanism for how you protect yourself from the creature in the demo, and the creature itself and its design and how it feels to be pursued.
I think it's because she has to drag her out of the bright light, but I have no idea. Yeah, like she drags her out of the bright light into the darkness after you use the fuse. But then, like, if I'm not mistaken, from the demo, the stalker just leaves her alone after that. Like, Grace is, like, just laying there like, what the fuck? Like, she don't want to move. Did it give her a prompt to turn the lamp off? Weird. Can we trip breakers? Do we need to hide from others? Yeah, you could turn the lights on and off. A bunch of different light switches. Remember the stalker grabbed her and bit her head clean, though? Yeah.
By it in this section are something that I think bring another level to that concept of the claustrophobic, unarmed character section of the game.
Yeah, so you can turn the lights off.
Oh, what the hell was that thing?
And what's even crazier is if you go into that bright save room too often with the lights on, the stalker can cut the lights out and now the room is no longer safe. That's fucking crazy.
I think it's a common experience with Resident Evil games where we don't exactly pick up the exact thread that was left on the previous game. You know, Resident Evil 6 ended on a sort of tease of Jake, the character in that game, possibly seeing where he might go next, and then...
You mentioned Jake?
Jake that was left on the previous game, you know...
Oh, what the hell was that thing?
I love theorizing.
I think it's a common experience with Resident Evil games where we don't exactly pick up the exact thread that was left on the previous game. You know, Resident Evil 6 ended on a sort of tease of Jake, the character from that game, possibly seeing where he might go next, and then Resident Evil 7 was a totally different protagonist, for example. So there's a lot of parallel threads in motion, and I think we just choose where we're going to focus our spotlight at any given time. It doesn't mean those other characters aren't out there somewhere sort of getting on with business, but we're just not showing you just yet. So
not showing you just yet. How they mention how rooms can become save rooms. Yeah, it's almost like dynamic save rooms. Like a save room isn't going to be safe all the time. And this guy's wearing like all white suit like our boy Vincent, bro. I hope we get Crimson Heads back. There it is. Just yet. Crimson Heads are something crazy or some type of next level zombies, because that's what they mentioned in the article. We know Leon is coming. Oh shit. Bro got an all white suit like Vincent, but he ain't got no tie. He's got umbrella on his shit. He's got an all white suit and then like a little thing on his tie right there. Vincent, it's me, your mother. I'll piss if a Crimson Head runs at me.
we saw Chris Redfield at the BSAA and actually
Leon and Art Thompson coming as a team. This dude deader than fuck. Wow. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Maybe he just worked at the Chronic Care Center. I don't know.
We decided to return to the more
the warden or something
story of the series for this entry, so it's looking towards
got that swept up hair. Return of Ark. Trying to see what that is. This kind of gives me vibes of like he was the warden maybe of this the chronic care center, maybe. I don't know.
Raccoon City, and kind of after so many years not having seen this location, catching up on where we're at with that and picking that up as the main thread. So rest assured, I'm sure Chris is out in action somewhere in the
Yeah, the way the stalker acts in the cutscenes is very strange to me, because like Grace is just chilling right there with a lighter, and she's interacting with his dead body. Apparently, she says he's infected. Oh, look at this! It looks like it measures vital signs. Interesting. And then the stalker just slowly grabs him up, takes a nom nom bite out of him, and then just kind of looks and screams at Grace. Grace runs away. And then the other cutscene, the stalker grabs her out of the light and then just doesn't do it. Like she's toying with her or something. It's weird. Imagine a Crimson Head running after you at the first person view. Yeah. No bite wounds. Yeah. Maybe it's in the air. Weird infection. Doubt the cop gets bit either. Yeah, I didn't see any bite marks. Feels like for gameplay purposes, the stalker will kill you, but in cutscenes and story-wise, it doesn't. When Grace goes to look at the Rimwood Hotel, has the nuke gone off yet? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the Rimwood Hotel is exactly in Raccoon City or not. I'm not sure.
We're not really looking at them, and we're looking at somewhere different. We did essentially start with, rest assured, I'm sure Chris is out in action somewhere in the world, but for now we're not really looking at him, and we're looking at somewhere different.
Looking at somewhere different.
We did essentially start with the existing design and layout of Raccoon City as has been seen most recently in Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes. I won't say we went into like a physics simulation of exactly how it was affected by the bomb that was the sort of the biological weapon that was used on it, but we thought it through. We were like, okay, well, this is where the bomb landed in the city, then this would be the blast zone, and you know, the shock wave would maybe travel into these areas, and that's how they'd be affected. And I wanted to have a certain level of believability to that while still having creative freedom to design this new updated version. At the same time, you want to keep some of those iconic places, and even if it's not necessarily realistic that they wouldn't be reduced to rubble, things like the RPD gate that we've been showing, you know, you want to keep some of those iconic locations recognizable and something for fans to point to. I think it also gives it a sense of tragedy and loss to look at the ruins of something that you thought you knew so well from the past games when they're intact, and to see them crumbling and barely there. It's got a poignancy to it that I wanted to have as a bit of an edge to that depiction of Raccoon City as it stands today, 30 years after the incident. Resident Evil 4 Remake and Village are somewhat more on the action side of the series in terms of the mixture of elements that they have. Requiem.
Yeah, there's definitely a specific reason why they're exactly where the bomb dropped, exactly where the blast radius is. Like, they're doing this shit on purpose.
Is something different. If I had to compare it to past titles, it's more along the lines of Resident Evil 7 or the Resident Evil 2 remake. You could call it so-called old school Resident Evil,
yeah.
You know, with exploration and backtracking and that kind of thing. So it's more hewing closely to those. It does, of course, feature all the classic core pillars of Resident Evil features that everyone knows and loves, such as combat, exploration, puzzle solving, resource management of limited.
So how is Raccoon City populated? Well, we don't know if it is or not. We were seeing the whole wide shot of Raccoon City. You've seen some buildings look new next to buildings that were destroyed. So it's like, are they rebuilding Raccoon City? Are they trying to, I mean, something's weird, man. I feel like someone said, the umbrella symbol, like the nest, the labs are still intact. And I think the government or somebody is going back to Raccoon City to recover those labs and all that stuff, and maybe they're just rebuilding Raccoon City and they're just trying to do what they were doing before all over again and try not to fuck it up. I don't know. Goes to investigate the hotel 8 years after 2018. The thermobaric missile happened in 1998. Yeah. And when she's going back to the burnt down hotel, there is cops. There is a cop, and there was like people walking around in the streets. So it's like, I don't know if that's in Raccoon City or not. Because if it is, then it's like, yeah, Raccoon City's populated after it just got bombed. So it's like, what the hell's really going on here? Building a new testing site. I'm gonna end up reading every memo and not know shit.
Number of items, and we've given it our own spin this time for Resident Evil Requiem's sort of game atmosphere.
Because we do know that the Chronic Care Center is not in Raccoon City. I believe Nakanishi said that. It's two separate locations. But it doesn't mean it could be in the Arklay Mountains. Because you saw the outside, all those trees. That gives Arklay Mountain vibes. That looked like another guy in an all-white suit. So maybe, yeah, it's just like a worker there. Maybe it was only that part of Raccoon City that got destroyed. The rest of the city will see Outbreak characters, maybe. It's possible. Definitely possible. Because it seems odd, like you're showing Raccoon City and the whole thing, and the intriguing factor of this game is that we're going back to Raccoon City, and then you show a location, and like, oh no, that's not Raccoon City. Oh no, that's not Raccoon City. That's somewhere else. It's like, okay. Drawers with nothing in them pisses me off, right? Wasted animation and time. Well, it could have something in them in easier modes, and maybe in the harder difficulties, nothing's in there. That's why Alyssa is investigating it, because she is a reporter and has attachment to the original Outbreak. Yeah, and there's some hidden shit in those files. Alyssa was all over the place, though, after RC. She was in Louisiana 2016, so I'm assuming it's not in RC. That's true. That is true.
Speaking then to Resident Evil 7 and 2, I think they reflect a typical game design that we have for this series where, you know, you can't keep the horror tension to the max through the whole game because it's quite exhausting. So you need to have this kind of dynamic pacing curve where you'll have a very tense, horrific...
Blood all over.
We give you a bit of a release.
It kind of looked like a lab coat, huh?
Dynamic pacing curve where you'll have a very tense, horrific sequence.
Got the tie, got that same emblem, maybe it's lab coat. Interesting.
And then we give you a bit of a release or a catharsis from that and let you sort of come down from that with more slightly peaceful exploration or some exciting combat, and then we gradually bring you back up the horror part of the curve. Again, that's the sort of standard practice for Resident Evil. The difference this time is there's a new system that I can't quite get into yet, but if you think of the difference between the tension and the release being a certain sort of size of wavelength, as it were, of that curve, I want to make the distance between those aspects like bigger than ever before in the series, and it's.
What if Alyssa brought the mold from Louisiana back and it mutated with the virus, and this is what we get? Mold mixed with G virus, molded G. Hey, it's a possibility. You never know.
Just becomes a complete roller coaster ride between the different aspects of the series, and I'm very excited for people to eventually understand what I mean by that. We're definitely going to play around with your emotions a lot with this one.
It does look like those lab coats, huh? And he said play around with your emotions.
Roller coaster ride between the different aspects of the series, and I'm very excited for people to eventually understand what I mean by that. We're definitely going to play around with your emotions a lot with this one.
Interesting.
Oh, not this way, not this way.
We've had sort of two strands recently with the series, the third-person remakes of Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4, and then the first-person perspective, 7 and Village. And naturally, the player base can tend to sort of fall on either side, depending on your preferences of viewpoint and how comfortable you find each viewpoint. So by combining them both in this game and giving you the option, what we're basically saying is, regardless of which sub-series of the game you like, then you can play Requiem in that style that suits you. Though, looking back at Resident Evil 7's first-person perspective, I implemented...
And shout out to everybody watching, man. We got 15 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Leave a like.
Way to make it more immersive and more...
Subscribe if you're new.
Which I think most, media and players agreed it was an incredibly scary game, but it was possibly too scary. I think some people couldn't handle it and either couldn't finish it or didn't even start it. And that's something that I look back on thinking that, I want to make sure that people can enjoy this game. So if you started the game off in first-person perspective and you're finding it's too much, then third-person is almost a way to step slightly back from that level of horror and make it...
yeah, it's cool you got the option, man.
The character on screen as a kind of...
15 fat ones.
It makes it slightly less hitting close.
Cherub key. Hoping the Moonlight Sonata puzzle comes back. Hell yeah.
Twice as difficult. There were some aspects where we had to make adjustments for each one, but what we found was that if you...
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a big ass piano in here.
The character's head and show the third person. If you don't tweak it and add in more animation and characterization to them, then they look quite unnatural and robotic, because the first person version of them is just running along and they wouldn't be reacting to anything because you couldn't see those reactions in first person, right? So an example in the demo is that if you played in third person in a certain scene, Grace actually trips and stumbles over herself. She's so scared when she's running away.
Fighting is crazy
that
too,
doesn't happen
man.
in first person, because making the camera move like that in first person would be very unnatural and possibly even uncomfortable. So that's a third person specific tweak that we added to make up for the fact that it's not quite as immersive, but you can almost empathize with the character more when you see them on screen, and it almost makes you panic because you see her panicking and you think like, this is serious. And it's two different ways to get across the...
Her bandage is kind of very similar to Leon's in Resident Evil 2 Remake, or in OG. She got like the arm wrapped up and the chest. Another Mr. Hex shows up.
What kind of emotion we want them to be feeling.
Want to know where the care center is located? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm assuming it's the Arklay Mountains, somewhere in there. It could be not. You know, what if there's an underground Umbrella Lab where the city got hit? I'm thinking that the Chronic Care Center could be in the Arklay Mountains, and when we see that Umbrella logo in the new trailer, I think that's probably hinting at an underground lab. Because where do we usually always see an Umbrella logo? In the underground labs. It's usually hidden in those lab areas underground, and I think that's kind of hinting at a secret Umbrella Lab underneath the Chronic Care Center. Big hole in the earth gets us right to the Umbrella Lab, and this shit down there just comes up.
We want them to be scared for the character, whether that's by seeing through their eyes or on their behalf by looking at expressions and reactions and their different motions. And throughout the game, we ended up adding lots of tiny tweaks like that to make both perspectives have their own different take on the horror that you're going to feel. Resident Evil Requiem is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Steam on 27th February 2026. I hope you're excited for it and look forward to it.
We are definitely excited, ladies and gentlemen. We are definitely excited. Man. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We watched that second trailer about 20 times. I don't know. Like I said here, this screams like underground lab underneath the Chronic Care Center. I'm trying to figure out like what's around here. This almost looks like, look, check this out. I'm just now seeing this, like the way this shape is. It almost looks like a door that like kind of spirals out, spirals open. I'm trying to like explain it. Don't that kind of almost like a photo lens type shit? Like kind of like spirals open or something. This is like a pillar. Hit at a lab under the crater at the end of one of the games. I can't remember which one. The stalker ends up being Alyssa. I promise you I'm taking a bite out of someone myself. But this looks like I'm waiting for that grand reveal for the second character. Yeah. Maybe they don't reveal it. I agree with the round rotating door. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. Holy shit. Alright. the fuck? He said hot leak. Oh shit. That's funny. Oh, I haven't touched that game in so long. Yeah, I don't even think I beat Revelations 1. I didn't beat Revelations 2. Brian chicken. Played Revelation 2 without touching Revelation 1. Is that a mistake? I'm not sure. CVX needs a remake. Yeah, I believe it's being worked on from our boy Dust Gollum. There's an insider scoop. But Revelation 2 reminds me of Code Veronica, Claire being in an island, but this time with Barry, yeah. So Revelations 2 was the last time we seen Claire, right? The last time we seen Jill was Resident Evil 5, right? What did I say? All right, let's finish up our Resident Evil 2 playthrough. We gotta beat this bitch. We gotta beat this bitch. Theorizing and analysis was enjoyable. Hell yeah. Of course. Gotta beat RE2 so we can get to RE3, right? Alright. Also, great T-Lu video. Check it out, y'all. Let's ride. Oh, yeah, the top 10 place. I know people were waiting a long time for that. Took a long time to make, but we finally got it done. Alright. We got the valve. We don't want to leave that behind. We made sure of that. We about to play as Ada, ain't we? Man, I love the factions mode in The Last of Us. Hell yeah. One of a kind, man. It's a shame we didn't get a new version of it. Ugh! She just shook her head like, what a fucking idiot.
I have to talk to her.
I have to talk to her. I think we're gonna do more than talk to her. Sewer map. Damn shame. Fuck, where do I go? Big ass spiders. Literally missing out on money, right? Oh, they rather do these garbage ass live service games like Concord and fucking Marathon and all that lame lame ass shit. He what? He's holding something, but I don't need it right now. Alright, I'm glad you can make that executive decision. I guess we'll get it with Leon. Holy shit. Do we go up the ladder? Devs are making a game just like it. I don't know where the fuck. Guess we're going up the ladder. Hopefully don't get sprayed on. Like I said last stream, follow me, Ada. Leon says before. Y'all know I ain't about to be shot, right? Yeah, 2 of the devs for The Last of Us Online that got canceled are going independent. What the fuck is this? I can't even do anything. What the fuck? What's happening? Right. I have never experienced that. Silver wolf medallion. I don't think they do damage. Shot that gun out of her hand, bro.
Don't move. You're the one who's with that.
Enette Birkin is a marksman.
Identify yourself. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before.
Yeah, I guess you gotta beeline it through there.
One of the men from Chicago who came to assist.
Sherry can get stun locked.
His girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me. G-virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... precisely my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
Flashback.
This way.
This way. This way.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
Are you sure about that?
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Bro just unloaded.
You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first.
Bullet wound? There's multiple wounds.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected this G-virus into his own body? The G-virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there! Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire!
Kind of like purple right there.
Son of a...
And the rats got it.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures. And create offspring. No.
Damn, bitch slapped that bitch.
Too bad.
So sad. All right. Are we going across here? What the hell? Don't need that, do we? Smacked her to oblivion. Gator got her.
Ada?
Ada, wait. Terminator Leon. I like how these guys just have these medallions just on them. Probably could have slotted that medallion in there, but I didn't want to get poisoned. Hey, a blue herb right there. Nice. We're about to fight the gator. Do we gotta put this up? I think we do. More shoddy shells. Just been shooting at it the whole time. What the fuck? Run, bitch! Should I be this close? Boom, baby! Later, Gator. Shakes his head no. Release the lock. Dumping area. Who's taking a shit?
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
No bandage on this outfit.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
Alright, we got both of them. Briefly. Alright, make sure we don't get these bugs on them. Oh, no more bugs? Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Zombies now? Oh, okay, spiders in here. Wolf and eagle are etched. Boom! Open it up. Don't forget the special key next to the flare fun gimmick when you cross a train trolley gimmick. So that you can get the magnum parts. Also remember, combining parts reload your weapon. Okay. There's a flare gun gimmick when you cross the train trolley. Like there'd be something right here. Not proofreading before I send the messages. Oh shit. My god. We gotta actually shoot this thing. Oh shit. Do you have to shoot this thing? If you light the flare, it'll glint to notify you, but you don't need to. In the corner, a special key. Okay. This right here. Interesting. We in the lab, baby boy. W box key. Weapon box key, I'm assuming. Odd-shaped key, umbrellas, logos on the ring. Le ride. Le ride, baby. You just playing OGs or all? Well, we gonna do all. We going through the whole thing eventually. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Don't forget shotgun parts. Where they at? I didn't like how he was looking at me. Damn, should've got both of them. What? No headshot? Alright, whatever. He's dead. Go back. Okay. Don't yell. Don't raise your voice. Sup, bitch? Damn, how to reload this shit. Oh, Ada coming in clutch. Okay, okay, okay. You're still not helping enough. So you wait till I get bit to start shooting your gun, huh? Got it. Damn, wonder if this guy's dead or not. Right. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Did I miss, or is he dead? There's no blood. This is a dead end. The fuck? You want to explain that to me? Ladder. Are you sure? Both of these will end up leading to dead ends. I don't know, dude. Any red herbs or anything? No, just green herbs. Okay. We don't need the valve, do we? think we might need the Magnum. Put these herbs up. Put these motherfucking herbs up. Where do we use the weapon box key? Anything over here? Nothing. Nice. We're about to fight Birkin on this bitch. Let ride. Let ride. Got her ass.
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
We gotta go out there and fight him. Probably should have brought the Magnum. She did. Leave her. Me or just music and non-existent or just smile at some time. Yeah, I don't know. Here's some music. I think you might want to stay the fuck back, sir. Probably should have brought the Magnum. Good luck without the mag. Yes, bleeding. She did. That's on me. We'll rewind it. Not a chance. Hit him with that. Stay back, sir. I got this. Are you fucking mad or something? Damn, handgun ammo. Apprehend the suspect. Look at that. Ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Magnum who? Never heard of her. You got a drop? You got any loot? You got any loot? Nothing? Alright. I can't let you get close. It's funny shit. And we on normal too. I don't even think we're on easy. We have 2 whole bullets now in our pistol. Don't die.
Wake up. Come on.
Yeah, don't die, just wake up. That's all you gotta do. Where are the shotgun parts at? And the magnum parts? We about to hit it? I feel like I didn't pass it up. Pistol only challenge. Let me imagine doing knife only challenge in the OGs, man.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Hey, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time.
That dead zombie you thought was dead had the shotgun parts? What?
I know.
Why didn't you say anything? Dead zombie just randomly has shotgun parts on him?
Leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
I guess I should have known there was something up with that guy. What are you playing? We're playing Resident Evil 2, the original. What about the magnum parts? We can't go back, can we? Only one of us here played the game 100 times to speed ran it. Give the guy a break, right? I didn't know shotgun parts would be on a random dead zombie. That's crazy. Crazy work. Bad parts are in a locker with a light above it when you go into the lab area with the automatic doors where the umbrella card is. Vaccine room. Okay. Push the action button. I just tried to shoot him. And nothing happened. I thought he was alive, ready to bite my feet because I didn't see no blood. We don't go in here yet, do we? Maybe we do. Blue path first. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remembered that. Need a fuse case. Here's the fuse case. Dude was holding the goods, man. Get this F-aid. Card key. You on PC? Nah, I'm playing the PS5 version. fuse going here? Okay. Main fuse. Alright, now we go back blue or do we go red? I want to go back blue, but I don't know if that's the right way. Doors open with a car key, okay. Red. And what's this? Like, if you have to do this for both scenarios or something? You have to do it with Leon and then do it with Claire, and then it'll open or some shit like that. Two-factor authentication, bro. Keycard gets you into the door for the Mo disc. Okay. Game's a lot more different. Can I hit this switch or no? Oh shit. Oh shit. We don't like that. Yoko's handprint is already in that. Oh yeah, do you do that in Outbreak? Down low, you get mag parts. So do I need to go where the IVs are? Yoko been here? Yeah. What the fuck? Alright. Whole ass to the new version? Oh yeah, for sure. Username, guess, password, none. I got a whole ass flamethrower, bro. The fuck does that do? Do I flamethrower this bitch? Need to kill those vines in the corner with that flamethrower, I think. Hell yeah. Right. Oh shit. I will fuck you up so hard. Yo. Are we chill? Can we move past them? I think once you get past the perimeter, you're fucked, right? What do we need in this room? And I think they're in attack mode. What is that? That's a liquor. A fucking scary looking. This is their room now. Oh shit. You bitch. Get fucked. Oh, I missed that one. I'm not fucking around. Yeah, pussies. Alright. Hey. Got our ammo back. And then some. Took care of them bitches. I didn't know. I didn't know if the flamethrower was gonna do anything, so I just shotgun. You never should have came here. You unlocked it. Anything else in this room, or just a little ammo pickup? All right. Cool. So we're going vines. You like RE7? Oh yeah. RE7's the shit. 65 fucking shotgun shells. Where's your boy? Where's your buddy? Oh my god! He spit on that thing. Barely missed me, thank god. My god. Burn, motherfucker! You say mag parts are down low. We got 2 FAs. I'm gonna leave these herbs here. What was that called? Is it because in Resident Evil 1 it's called Plant 42? Isn't that called something else? Plant 40. Do you like the only game or new games? Old. Yeah, I like them all, man. I just grew up with the OGs. I thought that dude was supposed to bust through the... Oh, another one busts us through the ceiling. How convenient. Can't let you get close. How did that miss? Does fire do damage to these guys pretty well? Fuck. Why he die at 5 frames a second, bro? Freeze! I'm new to the OG games. Oh yeah. Is this your first time seeing them, or have you played them at all? Do not ask me. I'm just asking chat in general, brother. You know what? Played RE1. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not bad. Yeah. Where's the mag parts? Are we about to hit the mag parts? Make sure I don't pass it up. Do I still need this flamethrower? I've used one of these herbs. Herbs on deck, brother. Right. He said the mag parts were down low. We're down low, so we should be running into them. You know the game The Last of Us? Oh yeah. I made videos on The Last of Us multiplayer. Got the moth room in here, don't we? Open with a card key, okay. That larva. Play that, nice. You like the first or second one better? Okay, there we go. We here! Mag parts, but I don't have the fucking magnum equipped. I should have put the magnum in my inventory. Put this handgun away. Can't let you get closer. Excuse me. I need to get through here. I do not like The Last of Us 2. That's fair. A lot of people don't like it. It definitely has its ups and downs. Alright, we got the lab key. Yeah. Is that it for this room? Make sure I'm not patching anything up. Radon? What? Whoa, I didn't even see that guy. Excuse me, you're in my way. Let me go to the moth room. Oh my god. Oh damn, he gave me a hug. Bruh. What the fuck? You like PC or PlayStation? I play on both. Mainly PS5 though, because I just got more games on there. God damn. I can't reach the computer. How about now? God damn it. I do plan on getting the these Resident Evil OGs, the trilogy, on PC so I can mod them and do randomizers and whatnot. Why'd the bug do that? It's trying to kill me. It's infected. Alright, what are we doing here? Register your fingerprint. Oh, okay. Guest. So now I can hit that door again. Nemesis. Makes this red herb but a green herb. About to put this handgun up. We're about to be done with the handgun. Hold up, we gotta... And these parts are a free reload, right? Can't believe you missed the shotgun parts. That was on you, bro. You didn't explain it. You didn't explain it good enough. Parts are a free reload. Do you like old gen or new gen? I feel like there's just better games on old gen. Like new gen just doesn't have that many games. Good games anyways. A few here and there, but you know. Also, you can't go wrong with the nostalgic factor. Alright, we going back to the main... What is this? Old gen is so good for me. Hell yeah. What are some older games that you like to play? I grew up playing the old Resident Evils. Silent Hill. Don't like that. Bro, there's leaping and reaching. Leaping and reaching with that tongue, boy. God. We just go back up. Go get the modis from that blue path and then back down, put the modis in the big ass door. Metal Gear. Yeah, I grew up with those two. Imagine like if there was a mod where a liquor just does that leap and they just stay in the air. They're just following you the whole fucking time. I don't like how he's still alive. This is the wrong way, by the way. I understand. Like COD or The Last of Us, but more game, but on the PS2. PS2 are good. Yeah, PS2 games? Hell yeah. It's probably one of the greatest generations. PS2. Damn! Not a chance, brother. You gonna play Outbreak? I need to figure out how to set it up. I might have to emulate it. We're going back blue. Not PS2, I mean PS1. Oh, okay. Yeah, Dino Crisis. I'm trying to think of like all the PS1 games we played growing up. Like I said, the OG Metal Gear. Try doing online with Austin and I. Hell yeah. Well, you guys have to figure out how to set it up on your end too, right? Need somebody to help me with the door. I wonder what the hell's in there. Bleh. More mag rounds. I think we're done getting handgun ammo. Another F8. See ya. Yeah, there is another weapon. I think it's the rocket launcher. What was the first game you played? The very first game I ever played? That's a good question, bro. I feel like PS1, we played the Spider-Man game from Neversoft. I know that's a pretty early memory of a game. I don't know if it's the very first game. One where you couldn't land on the floor or whatever. Very first game. Split this motherfucker in half. What I say? Why don't you fucking stay dead? How about that, boy? A mo disc. What's this? What? Activator VAM. Base vaccine synthesis. Okay. Is that all she wrote in here? He's still looking at him like, I don't like you. Crash Bandicoot? I think plug and play games we had, like SpongeBob. Oh, like the little handheld Spider-Man one you had. You think new gen is bad now? I wouldn't say it's bad. I just feel like it's not inspiring. Like, you gotta think. Oh, shit.
You murdered my husband.
Cutscene.
I know what you're looking for. You came for
Your husband is well alive, by the way.
Never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know
Right? No passion.
What?
It's all remakes and remasters.
Don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I'd discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
Bro, you met her like 2 hours ago.
You don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
I was watching Bach Basut play a randomizer. Bro, this shit was so funny. RE9 looks good. Yeah. Yeah, we just watched that new trailer that dropped this morning. Looks pretty awesome.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct
Ah, shit.
sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Alright, where we going? Main way? We going red? Say repeat to bottom platform.
Leon.
We gotta put that modisc in that big ass door, right?
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
Are you going to play RE9? Oh yeah. That's not even a question.
Over the G-virus.
I saw a Balk play RE1 remake. Rando with invisible enemies. Dude goes to drain the bathtub sewer and gets this. Yeah, I saw that shit. I saw that clip.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
I feel like in the remake of this, they did do this scene better in the remake. Going down to where that flying liquor was. Fuck. Damn! That sounded like a magnum shot. Boo! Blew her shoulder off.
Ada, I've got you. Don't give up.
God damn.
It's over. Just
It's over.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
Shut up. Scene is so good in the remake. Oh yeah. I think she need help. Blasted that bitch.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
really wanted to escape with me, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada! Ada! Look at those armpits, brother.
So, this is what everyone's been dying for.
He just fucking throws it. That's crazy. Nice. You would pick up this gun? Ada's gun. There's no rounds in the magazine. Nah, she's not okay. Alright, we going red route. Red route, baby. So they just grab you, huh? We going right? Or are we going this way? No rounds, meaning she was never going to shoot you. Oh, yeah. That is true, huh? That is a nice little catch. I don't consent to these naked bodies. Damn. Yep, alright. That's my bad. Yep. Alright. 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 Took like 3 or 4 bites. Dog shit, bro. If not, we'll rewind, baby. The fuck are we doing here? I got the Magnum. We got plenty of ammo. Boom. Oh shit. Yeah, didn't her gun sound like that? That's a huge bitch. How many rounds we got? And he starts jumping around and shit. Four rounds. Oh my god, we did. Can we shoot him while he's up top? Is he stuck? Fucking aim! Why did you fucking aim? Oh my god. Damn! Is that insta-kill? Holy shit. Damn, bro. How many shots does it take? What we looking at right here? Oh my god. He's not auto aiming. I don't like that. Oh, there he is. Damn. 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 Bitch. Let's go. Smacking him with that Magnum, baby. Go ahead, let the timer run down. That's all right. We're not in a rush at all. You got a herb? Anybody got a herb? Is there an item box? Come on, you can make it. Is this it? Did we get it? Hurry up! I can't remember if we fight him on the train in the first scenario or not. Lauren Woody, what's up?
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
have to find my brother.
I have to find my brother.
This is just the beginning. Goodbye, Ada.
Is this a game? Yeah. We gone, done, and did it. So yeah, it just kind of ends abruptly in the original too. We do reactions. We just did the reaction and review for the new Resident Evil 9 trailer earlier. So it's only the second scenario where you fight him on that train. It's interesting how they did that. You don't really get the full experience unless you play it twice. What are you going to play? I was debating on if I wanted to, thanks for the follow, react to my artwork, like send them to your Insta. No thank you. I don't even get on Instagram or anything. I was debating on if I jump straight to Resident Evil 3 OG or if I wanted to jump into Metal Gear Delta. I've been wanting to play that since it came out. Try to get it while it's still fresh. Big fan of Metal Gear, especially Snake Eater. Smart replayability, yeah. Doesn't it tell you Paul had died? R.I.P. Leon S. We skip this. Play what you want. That is true. I could skip the first one. I don't think I could skip this. Let's take a screenshot. I think after RE1 and 2, we could take a small break and get in some Metal Gear. Hell yeah. Plus, I want to set up the seamless HD for 3. And eventually, somewhere down the line, we do some randomizers for the OGs. That'd be pretty funny. Make for some cool content. I think the only Resident Evils that I'm missing is like ones you can't really get access to, like Dead Aim. I could try to emulate Outbreak. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 OG and remakes. Have 0. We have 5. I don't know if I have 6 or not on this on PS5. B, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Number of saves only 2. Not too terrible. You know about PopCap? No, I do not. PopCap Games? No, I never heard of it. Let's save it. Boom. Claire beat. All right, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We finished Resident Evil 2 OG. Took us less time to do that than they did the first one, which is crazy. Only PC games for 2007. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's see. Got a new trailer for Resident Evil 9, man. We did a reaction to that, review, and analysis on that. Conjure Light said, let's go. Probably make a video or two on that. Have a good day. Hey, you too. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next time. Yes, sir. I probably will be live next Thursday. So, hey, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to leave a like. All that good stuff. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your week. Going into the weekend. And that'll be it. Ear.